I can't believe this. My music career has just had to end this way. What does Ethan have that I don't? This is so stupid. It looks like this whole dang career was a piece of junk all along. Oh, I don't need you, you piece of garbage.
Can I come in?
Fine, Mom. What do you want?
Here. Have a seat. Look, I know you're upset that your career ended this way. But there's something that you probably don't want to leave behind.
And that's?
Your legacy. Your talents are never forgotten. Everyone will look at you in the near future and say, that's the boy who sounds exactly like that guy who sings all of the Christmas music.
He didn't just sing Christmas music, you know.
I know, I'm just saying that because that's what Frank was ignorant for. But now I have something else to say. Yes, your father and I are a bit disappointed, but we're super, duper, proud of you.
Proud?
Of course. You won Vion City's Best New Artist this year. That's something that's really hard to achieve in my opinion. And it's hard to achieve what you've achieved. Because of your talents, you were on several talk shows, you got a bunch of live gigs, you got to perform at a private movie premiere, and many more. Be proud of that.
I mean, you're right, but I just can't believe that it had to end like that. What does Ethan have that I don't?
Oh, I think it's just that those idiots just like new things, and when new things come, they forget about the old. I'm pretty sure that your idol went through the same thing when people like Elvis came around.
Thanks for the talk, Mom, but I think I just want to be alone for a bit.
Okay.
Okay, who's that?
So, the gig didn't work out?
Nobody wants to hear your mouth today.
See? I told you, nobody likes jazz anymore.
Well, if nobody likes jazz anymore, then why is everyone buying Ethan's albums? He sings jazz too.
Well, you truly deserved losing your career, Grandpa.
Wait, what did you call me?
I called you Grandpa. Why? Because the music you used to sing is music that only my grandfather would listen to, and the one on my father's side is long gone.
Actually, I'll have you know that on exactly June 10th of this year, there were riots outside of the theater, and you know who was part of that riot? Teenagers. Because I bet 20,000 teenage girls have crushes on me. They know that I'm with Isabella, so there was no need for that riot.
Well, Grandpa, can your delicate head get a hold of this?
That's freaking it.
Hey! Get out of here, Raven. Nobody wants to hear your mouth today.
Man, I can't believe that Juan gave up just like that. He had potential. Oh well, all good things must come to an end. Wait, what's this? It's a portion of a CD. I'll take the rest home with me and see if I can fix it. It's just a CD of Juan's first album. I guess I'll put it in and listen to it for a bit. Why would somebody want to throw this out of his or her window? It sounds amazing. Wait, nobody would ever throw a CD out of their window. I think I know who this copy belonged to.
Gabe, what are you doing here? Leave me alone.
I believe this belongs to you.
It used to belong to me. I'm over it now. This whole career means nothing to me anymore. Everyone just cares about Ethan Clarke and whatever the heck he has that makes him popular.
I'm sure there are some people out there who are still big fans of you. Just look at people like Isabella, Vance, and many others.
They were only fans of me because they were literally my producers.
I'm sure that's not the only reason.
Yes, it is. My career was just a waste of time. I could have used these months to train for the VHS basketball team. And instead I did this trash?
How about I teach you how to sing pop music like me?
That's exactly what I did in my career. You know darn well that I didn't just do jazz music. Just look at Moon River and it was a very good year.
Well, I'm talking about a more, modern type of pop.
Modern pop?
You know Michael Jackson?
I've heard of him. Not much of a fan of him though.
He started today's generation of pop music, because when Sinatra's pop albums were released, Jackson was just a boy. So those two artists had totally different meanings of pop.
Now I understand. I mean, maybe I'll give it a try. But when it comes to singing, Michael Jackson sings high notes, I can't hit them. I'm a baritone, just like Sinatra. Come on Gabe, name me one baritone that hits extremely high notes like Michael Jackson.
Oof, you got me there.
Exactly.
Well, you don't have to necessarily sing. You see, I'm starting a band and you're now the first person I've asked. I was considering being on the opposite of our girlfriends and starting a band like they did. So that means I need to see if Felipe and Gilmero would like to join us.
Okay, but do they have any musical talent?
I can help them with that. Gilmero really likes Michael Jackson, but I don't know about Felipe.
Okay.
So let's go visit them, and I guess we'll find a place to meet. Any ideas?
Unsure.
Let's just pick up the boys first, and then we'll find a place to meet for the first time.
Oh, I've got it. I didn't tell anyone this at all. There is a recording studio right behind Ugly Dog's Music Corner, and the secret that I would like to share is that I've recorded my first and second studio albums in that exact place.
So what exactly are we doing?
Our girlfriends have formed a band, so I thought we could consider them and form our own band.
Oh, that's sick. What genre?
We're going to be doing some pop rock. Michael Jackson, One Direction, Journey, and I can go on.
Wait, what is Juan doing here? I thought he retired in Rage because of that new kid on the block.
He wanted to make a comeback at something else, as in some other genres.
Hold up a minute. Juan, I love your music so much. And so does Daisy. You didn't have to quit.
Yes, I did have to quit. If you're making 4,000 one day, and less than 500 the next, you're probably in trouble. And this collapse was going on, and on, and on. Until eventually, this morning, at 8 a.m., Ethan released his first album.
Oh. You must be referring to Save the Last Dance for me. Not trying to make you jealous, but I actually ordered a copy on Amazon today.
You know what, I don't even care.
He's still a little stressed.
Anyway, where are we going?
Juan told me about this recording studio right behind Ugly Dog's Music Corner. That's where he recorded his first album, so we're going to check this place out. Alright, Gilmero, grab this guitar right here. Juan, what do you play?
Well, I play piano, but mainly jazz, because that was my former passion.
Are you a drummer?
No?
Well, today is your lucky day. And Felipe, I guess you can be on the keyboards.
Keyboards? Could you be more specific?
Well, it depends on what song we're doing. It'll mostly be an electric keyboard, but sometimes you'll be hit with a grand piano, and maybe even an organ.
Okay, I guess.
And that means I'll be on vocals.
And who's going to be the backing vocals? Hopefully Juan.
Juan told me that he can't hit the high notes, so I guess I'll ask you.
I guess I'm up for the challenge.
Okay, let's get to work. Felipe, could you play the pop chord progression?
What's that?
Typically, it's the major chord of the first interval, and then the major chord of the fifth, followed by a minor chord from the sixth interval, ending with a major chord of the fourth. Could you play that twice for me? Ooh, it seems like you hit the keyboard too hard.
Sorry. It's the best I can do.
It'll work for now. Juan, do you think you can play the drum rhythm?
But I told you, I'm not a drummer. Why did you place me here?
Actually, because we're trying to be like the girls. Hannah sings, Daisy plays the guitar, Issa bangs the drums, and Samantha's the keyboardist. So it only makes sense.
I guess you're right.
You are better than I thought, Juan.
See? I tricked you. That's how you win at show business.
Um, okay.
How did you?
I just have my ways, Joel Marrow.
Gilmero, you're weird. Thank you for that.
See what I mean, Juan? Anything is possible.
I guess you're right.
Alright, I have a sheet music right here. The song that we're going to do today is Billie Jean.
HMM, never heard that one.
You haven't? Oh yeah, I forgot. You weren't into that stuff.
What? Who wouldn't be into Michael Jackson? Oh, now I get it. One's more of an old school type. Well, Juan, that music is for grandpas. People these days are now into contemporary pop.
Well, Felipe, that's what Raven told me, so please don't remind me of that.
Alright, let's give this one a try. A one, a two. And cut! Got it on the first try.
Wait, that was a perfect attempt. I was only able to achieve that once.
And when was that?
It was actually very recent. I did a cover of It Was a Very Good Year, and it worked out very well.
Do you have that recording on you?
I don't have one on me this minute, but there are still 3 albums that still have to go public, and the cover is on one of them.
I don't have one on me this minute, but there are still 3 albums that still have to go public, and the cover is on one of them.
Glad you asked, Felipe, because I have one right here.
Oh. Torch songs. Honestly, You put a lot more power into these albums than your swing ones, and that's my personal opinion.
Glad you think so. Now Gabe, all we need is a name.
A name? Aw, darn. I don't have any on me.
How about the Retro Boys?
I like it, but I think we could do better.
How about the Rebels? The Rockers?
Or the Rebel Rockers.
Yeah.
So Rebel Rockers it is. Alright guys, next rehearsal is in a few days. See ya then. So, the Rebel Rockers kept on doing what they were doing. Juan finally felt like he had his music mojo back. A few weeks later, the gang had their first concert. Not many people showed up, but it was enough to make it count. So they remained on the stage and performed their hearts out. And with that, Juan had his motivation to do music once again, but his legacy will remain for years to come.